Hi guys, welcome to Rising Vibrations. I'm Inga. This reading will be for Gemini. This is for the Gemini elemental sign and energy for the first 2 weeks of September. If you're just now finding the channel, thank you for joining. And if you're returning, thank you for your support. So this is for Gemini. And as always, if you like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. If you hate it, hit the thumbs down. You gotta do what you gotta do, but please be authentic with your corrections or your confirmations. I do appreciate it. So let's see where we are for Gemini. The twins are air signs. Life is flying by for them right about now. I definitely feel that's the case. We have one here. We have Major Arcana, the Hanged Man. It feels contrary to what I just said, but I feel like life is flying by. The days are, there's not enough hours in the day for them to do what they think they need to do. For them to do what they think they need to do. I feel a lot of, I have to say, scheming or planning in the background, machinations, agendas. We have Major Arcana the Sun, so we have two Major Arcana now. Trying to overcome or get out. We have the Four of Cups. Trying to overcome or get out of a jam. Get out of a jam or obligation even. And it looks like they might have some difficulty with that right about now, especially if it's something that they're responsible for, guys. We have the Queen of Cups. Unless they can get someone else to pick up the burden or the responsibility for them. So the Gemini might be trying to get someone else to pick up something that they need to do, a task, a responsibility, or a burden. And I'm wondering if they will have success in this area. We have Major Arcana Judgment. The burden is yours, Gemini. Whatever this is, whatever you need to do, I feel like you won't be able to get out of it. You can spend some time trying to finagle or finesse, but I feel like it will only partly do the job. In the end, it's something that you will have to do. I have to give that example. It's so odd, but that's what came up. You know, when you have kids and you have a little one with a dirty diaper, sometimes you'll have parents try to leave that diaper on so that the other one has to change it. But you know, eventually you're going to have to change the diaper. You might get away with it that time, but not every time. Because sometimes the smell is so bad. Now, this is a bad example, but this is what's coming up. Sometimes the smell is so bad you can't take it. You just got to do it. Well, it's a little bit like that. Whatever this is, you can avoid it a little bit. But in the end, the burden is yours, Gemini. This even goes, it's coming through if you want someone to break up with you or to end a relationship, partnership, even business arrangement. It's like you can try to make things as annoying for them as possible because you want them to end this or stop this. But it's like they're not going to do it. They're going to hang in there. They're going to cajole you, try to be nice, try to keep things going because they want to keep it going. So if you want something to stop or end, you will have to take the confrontation and you will have to do it yourself because the other person's not going to do it. It's also that kind of energy here. We have Major Arcana of the World on top of the Hangman. Oh. I have to see what else this is, guys. I'm getting too many variations on that, and I don't appreciate that. We have the Seven of Wands. We have Major Arcana, the Star. So it's interesting because somehow Taurus had this impact of time or something, time energy weaving through the reading, and Gemini has it, but in a slightly different way. Similar though. It's like the longer you put this off, it won't get easier to make a correction or fix this. It's something that you're trying to avoid. You're trying to avoid the unavoidable. And the longer you put this off, is not going to change the situation. The situation is not going to go away, guys. Whatever this is, you have to come up with a solution, and you have to come up with a solution, and you have to present it, and you have to move through it. It's like somebody else can't do the work for you. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Someone else cannot do the work for you. You have to do this. You'll have to do this or fix this. We have the Two of Swords. A lot of Geminis might be really making a decision just to bow out of, it's like they want to go it alone, even with business. Like this feels like it's more for business. Like they're working better solo right now than in tandem or with other people. Or maybe they'll be forced to. Let's see what else is coming through. Finally, we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Five of Swords. And we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, I'm just getting better off alone. I'll be better off alone, or I'll do this better myself instead of relying on others. And that can really be the case for Gemini. I hope I said Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, elemental sign, and energy. There's a type of singularity to the next 2 weeks. Perhaps they will do better to work alone than try to work or arrange things with others or rely on others over the next 2 weeks. If they pass the responsibility off to someone else, I feel like it won't be achieved what they want to achieve or what they want to accomplish. It won't work as well. So that's what I have for Gemini for the next 2 weeks. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys back here again next month. Bye-bye.